guys, welcome back. Today I wanted to hop on real quick and talk to you all a little bit about getting prepared for winter. We've been working in our yard past couple of weeks. I think we've about got all of our outside things done. A little bit of windburn on my nose from all of that. Hopefully we're finished with the mowing until next spring. Hopefully. With winter coming, there's special things we do, preparations we make, of course, for the weather to change, dealing with the snow and ice that we might get. Some winters we get a lot, some winters we don't get any. I live in Southern Illinois, so you just never know. But I've always said on my channel, be aware and be prepared. That's kind of my motto. That's kind of how I approach my prepping. I don't have a big bunker. I don't have a lot of weapons. I'm not prepared for an apocalypse or a zombie takeover or any of those things. I just want to be able to take care of my family in case things get hard, in case, I've told my story before. My husband had a brain tumor. He did not work for 6 months. Thank goodness I had food storage in place. And ever since then, I've always had food storage in place because I learned firsthand that you never know what could happen to change your situation. It could be a loss of a job. It could be a health crisis. So many things. COVID really shook things up for everyone, didn't it? Well, today we're looking at the news again. We're hearing the things in the news, and I don't want to get political, and I don't want to get scary on my channel. I don't want to scare people into prepping. I don't want to make predictions that may never happen because we really don't know what's going to happen. We don't know from one day to the next. We don't know how much of the news is actually true that we hear, right? But there's enough being told. We know there's problems in Israel. We know there's problems with China. We know, right? Cold and flu season is coming up. On and on the list goes. So be aware of what's going on around you, especially in your community, in your area, and then be prepared, okay? So that's what I'm doing. I've had a really difficult year. It's been a good year, of course, but sometimes that comes with a lot of busyness and trials. I have total knee replacement on my left knee in February. I've had a difficult recovery. Basically, I'm good to go. I still have some trouble. Doing stairs is difficult. Getting in and out of a car is difficult. Otherwise, as far as walking goes and things like that, I'm good to go. And the problem I'm having right now, I had with my right knee, and I know it's going to be better soon. So that was a huge setback. And then Amy got married, and that was a wonderful setback, right? That was like a really good distraction to have. Such a happy time. But we had 3 months notice to get ready for the wedding, and it was busy. We did a lot of things ourselves. Had a lot of help from a lot of people. That everyone was just excited to make sure that Amy's day was very special for her and Matt. But weddings are busy times, right? And that was our main focus, was that wedding. So things fall by the wayside, okay? Including my pantry. So I'm having to do a reevaluation. My notebook, I've got my handy dandy notebook here, and I'm in my pantry. I'm scoping it out, seeing what I need to restock, seeing some things that I want to make sure I have plenty of, just in case our supply chain falters a little bit with all of the stuff that's going on in the world. So what I've done, I'm in there reorganizing and trying to make more room. I'm going to go to Sam's this weekend, and I've started my list. Started my list last week. So before I do that, though, I want to make sure I have room in my pantry. So I've been reorganizing and everything. So I went to Menards the other day, and I got 3 food safe buckets. On the side it says food safe. I don't know if this is 4 gallon or 5 gallon. I'm not sure, but it's big old buckets. And I got 3 Gamma Seal lids. I love these things. These are pest proof. waterproof, leak resistant, airtight, and easy to open. What you do is you snap this on top of your bucket, and then to open it, you just turn clockwise and it unscrews. Same thing to put it back. It's kind of hard to do this without a bucket underneath it, but it goes on the same way. So I've got 3 of those. I'm going to use those to store oatmeal, 1 for rice and 1 for wheat berries. And that should give me a lot of shelf space to be able to restock. I think it's very important right now to be thinking about storing extra food in our homes. On whatever level you feel like you need to do that for your family. I've told before, and please go back and watch my previous videos, scroll through and see if there's anything there that could be helpful to you. I started with just a little flat tote that I would slide under my bed, you know. Start with a notebook, write out a meal plan. I did with 7 meals, like 7 days in the week, and then I would write down meals that I could easily store on a pantry shelf. I made a meal last night, my video from yesterday, please go watch that. Chicken and stuffing casserole, chili, spaghetti, tuna for tuna patties or tuna salad. But make your list of 7 meals and then get the ingredients for like 1 week's worth of meals, and then start again until you have 2 weeks worth, and you just gradually build that up as you can. Sometimes it's hard to afford that extra bit of food, but if possible, it's something that will be well worth your time. It's like when we buy insurance on our home and our possessions or car insurance, we take out those policies, we pay that monthly fee, hoping we'll never need it, hoping disaster doesn't strike, right? Same thing with your food storage. We have this extra food, hoping disaster doesn't strike, hoping we don't need it, but knowing that it's there if we do need it can bring so much comfort and just peace of mind, knowing that at least we'll be able to survive on, at least we'll have food and water, a shelter over our heads, a place to stay, and then go from there. You know, as you write down your notebook, you know, you start with that and then progress gradually. Here lately, I've been concentrating more on staple items like flour, beans, rice, salt, sugar, yeast, to be able to make things from scratch. I believe that's the healthier way to cook for sure. Sometimes we do need those fast meals though, and there's nothing wrong with that. But that's kind of where my focus has been, is getting the basic ingredients down. Trying to think what it is I've got on my list for Sam's. I don't have my list with me right now. I know I want to get trash bags, styrofoam plates, toilet paper, pasta. I like to stock up my pasta from Sam's. Batteries. I know I will stock up on batteries because with winter coming, we want batteries for the flashlights, for the cars. When the time changes, we will be changing our batteries in our smoke detectors and CO2 detectors. So I'll get batteries for that. That's a great way to remember, by the way. If when the time changes, just change those batteries and then you don't have to worry about forgetting and being caught unaware in that way as well. So that's what I'm up to this week. Getting ready to go to Sam's this weekend, working in my pantry, trying to make room for those things that I'm going to be bringing in. But yeah, I would encourage you all to do the same. Be aware and be prepared, and do the best you can to be prepared for your family. And that's all I have to say about that today. So I hope you're having a great week. I hope you like my channel and subscribe if you aren't subscribed. Share my channel with your friends. The purpose of my channel is to be an encouragement to other people. So this is a good time for us to encourage each other to be prepared. You know, get that extra food on your shelves and get ready for winter because it's coming. And I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.